So you only have to type the question, is crypto a scam, into Google to instantly see many articles stating cryptocurrency is a scam. With words and phrases such as shitcoins, rug pulls, and pump and dumps, it's no wonder the vast majority of people think cryptocurrency is a scam and one big Ponzi scheme. And although I would love to instantly disprove that fact, given I'm heavily invested in crypto myself, I thought I'd research a little further into this so you guys can maybe make your own decisions. Welcome back, my friends. My name is Aaron, aka The Anxious Investor, and if there's one thing I want you all to do after watching this video is of course to succeed in your investment journey. So my hope at least today is to get you guys thinking a little logically about cryptocurrency with an open mind and maybe draw your own conclusions should you ever choose to invest into any projects within that space. Now when it comes to shitcoins, I've invested in them and I've lost a lot of money. And when it comes to rug pulls, I've also invested in them, more on the NFT front, and lost a lot of money once more. And finally, pump and dumps. Well, I've seen those being fished out by influencers all over social media and seen a lot of people unfortunately lose a lot of money. So as a result of this, it's very easy at first glance to see the negative stories and think it's a Ponzi scheme. It's a bit like hearing all the horror stories of all tenants being bad and then never buying a rental property, or letting the Karens over on Facebook tell you that landlords are the devil, deterring you away from ever growing your wealth by investing in property. But nonetheless, let's dive into the world of crypto and see it for what it exactly is. Now, cryptocurrency is a digital or virtual currency that is secured by cryptography, which is basically the art of writing or solving code. And in a nutshell, it makes it near impossible to be counterfeited or double spent, which is completely opposite to your everyday currency as an example. But within cryptocurrency space, as of writing this video, there's around 19,000 cryptocurrencies in existence. We may even be closer to 20k. And alongside this, reports do show though, in terms of actually active projects, is around 10,000. So therefore, when it comes to finding legitimate cryptos in this space, or actually crypto projects that provide utility, solve problems, or actually make life potentially easier, and of course more transparent, it becomes difficult. And it's inevitable that we're gonna get a lot of crap within those numbers. And for the smart or deviously smart people, making money in this space is often the driver, putting the consumer, someone like you and I for example, at the risk of being scammed. And if we get scammed or we hear about someone being scammed, rather than debate that argument or look at the other side, we often agree with it and accept that opinion. So you can kind of understand the skepticism around it. And that alone isn't the only reason, guys. There's many other reasons people may see crypto as a scam. There are some people out there, maybe even watching this video, who will simply reject anything new or the status quo. And I don't want to categorize these people as individuals with fixed mindsets or say that they're narrow-minded, but it is just how some people simply are. And then there's others who don't want to change or learn new things, so they then tend to blindly reject new innovations, and when they hear of a scam or a rug pull, they simply agree with it and think that is the norm. And I guess it's kind of similar to the internet, if you remember. And then something I believe, and I appreciate this is an opinion based, is that the people at the top, like very top, are very happy to see people like you and I stay where we are, whilst watching themselves grow financially and status wise. And therefore they're happy to spread misinformation, utilize scare tactics, and just keep the media and outlets having people doubt this new innovative space while they set themselves up for greatness. Because let's face it, the early adopters and those who get in on these projects first will become the biggest winners should crypto take over in the near future. And maybe that will be in a few years' time, or maybe even 15-20 years down the road. But if crypto is the future and a lot of these projects take on mainstream adoption, for you to prosper, at least from a financial perspective, my friends, you need to be thinking about investing sooner rather than later. And it doesn't take much Googling or research to see institutions buying into some of these crypto projects in the millions and billions. Do they know something that we don't? Or are they simply gambling on a what if scenario? Or are these people going to pump the price, watch the everyday person, i.e. retail investors like you and I, FOMO into it, and then dump it on our heads? Something again we may not know the answer to until it's too late. However, friends, if there's one thing I urge you all to do, is to research into the space and research some of the projects out there. Often I release a video about a potential gem or a project I'm interested in, and I notice straight away that as soon as I've mentioned the token or the project in my video, people click off the video. Now this is probably because you're either going to go buy it because I said so, please don't do that by the way, or they think, nah, I'm not interested, and don't want to get the other information that I mentioned in those videos. videos. And this is a dangerous game because the information after is normally key. It's about how you do your due diligence. Are you researching what the project is about? Have you looked into the fundamentals, the white paper? Can the project actually make life easier or have enough utility to solve a problem? Does it remove third-party fees or the possibility of fraud, for example? These are questions, my friends, you must be asking yourself along this research phase if you want to prosper in crypto, if you believe it's a safe bet. Now, of course, saying and doing are different things. Implementation, on the other hand, is a different ballgame. And we are so early in this space that it's difficult to predict what will remain in the future. But as far as cryptocurrency on the whole being a scam, I personally am all for innovation and believe in the future we will see many projects, many of which may not even be known to us today, that we will be utilizing in some way, shape or form. And if there's one thing I'd love you all to do, even if you don't invest, it's just to get your head around this space, because the opportunities you may miss or you could grasp onto by doing some research could be life-changing, my friends, if of course you're patient enough. And the last thing I'd want is for any of you guys to fall behind. I want you all to win. So with that, my friends, take some time to research, ask any questions down below, and I just want to say thank you for sticking around when you guys could have been doing anything, literally anything, but you chose to spend a few moments with me, and that makes you pretty awesome. So until next time, my friends, thanks for watching.